Hello everyone, it's Joye Forrest, your Miss Missouri USA 2021. And I'm here right now at Operation Food Search St. Louis that helps you to cook nice, nutritious meals on a budget. Super, super important. So today, we're actually gonna be cooking up a nice burrito bowl. I'm really excited to be here because nutrition is a big part of my lifestyle. It's not about what you eat every single day, it's about how the food makes you feel, yes? So one, making sure that you're not doing just fatty foods and eating out. That's the one thing as being Miss Missouri and being a professional dancer, traveling, being on the road, I try not to eat out so much because that's where you're gonna have the least amount of nutritious value in your food. So it's important that all of your food comes from a healthy source, and you can even find really good choices when you do have to go to fast food. So if you do go to fast food, try to do grilled chicken or even see if they have fresh veggies on hand, because that's the type of food that'll make you really feel good. So here are my ingredients laid out. We have just a can of beans that we're just gonna throw on the stove. We have our sliced up onions, grilled peppers. I love putting kale in my burrito bowl just because it adds a little bit of extra nutrition and it's a superfood and easy to saute and taste delicious. Avocado. I went to school in California for 6 years, so if I don't add avocado on everything, it's not me. Avocado, of course. Garlic, minced garlic, delicious. It just adds flavor and fresh flavor to everything without having to just use certain powders or seasonings. Salt and pepper are main ingredients to every dish. You're gonna need salt and pepper. And then I love adding sour cream. So I'm not really big with dairy because it doesn't do well with me, but I love having a little bit. So if it's either sour cream or it's gonna be cheese, one or the other. Cauliflower is the base of this bowl. I love cauliflower rice because it's nutritious and delicious. Of course, we have deliciously baked grilled chicken, and you can use either butter or olive oil. Chef's choice. All right, we're starting with our veggies. We're gonna start out with our grilled onions, green peppers, and of course our olive oil. I grew up here in the Midwest, so it's really important to taste your food as you go. So we're gonna start off just by turning this pan on. Yes, we've got it on low heat. Throw some olive oil in there. I'm using my fingers. Just throw in some veggies, some peppers in there. And we're just gonna mix these around. I also like to make sure that I add seasoning on my veggies because I'm big on that. So I'm gonna start with some garlic, because once you add garlic, you can just tell from the smell how much salt and pepper you're gonna wanna add in there. Oh yeah, she's sizzling and I like that. Just add like a pinch of salt and pepper, some salt, and a little bit of pepper. Go ahead and add some of the kale action now. Started singing. All right, so I just tasted a little bit of this. Our veggies are smelling delicious. We're gonna go ahead and turn off the stove and we're gonna scoop this all into a little bowl just so it can be on the side while we make our black beans. So with beans, this is one of the canned food items that gets donated to Operation Food Search often. So I definitely wanted to add it into our recipe, but not only that, of course we know beans is a great extra source of protein. So remember, you can use all different kinds of beans. If it's these, if it's kidney beans, whatever beans you like, pinto, some people love pinto beans. Any of those beans would be great for this recipe. And remember just to season them how you want, but make sure you rinse your beans off if they do come in a can. Okay, so got some butter. We're just gonna use about one of these for our beans. Nice and low, because we're just really preheating the beans, like reheating the beans, sorry. Reheating these beans, and they're just straight out of the can, so it's super affordable. All right, so these are no salt added beans, which are really good. Like if I was cooking this bowl for my grandmother, I'd probably just leave them as is. And same with the butter, it came unsalted. So we're just gonna add, again, a pinch of salt, just to give it some love, and some pepper. And I'm adding a little bit of garlic, minced garlic in there because why not? We love garlic. Beans take about 2 seconds to cook, so we are all done. I just turned the stove off and we're gonna try to scoop these into the bowl. I just rinsed out the bowl we initially had them in. We've got some cauliflower rice. Cauliflower rice can come in boxes or it can come frozen. Both way, they taste the same and they're actually pretty affordable. You can use another base. You can use regular rice or whatever floats your boat, but I just love the taste of cauliflower rice and it's a really, really good way to continue to stay healthy on my way to Miss USA. So we're getting this butter nice and melted all around the pan. Perfect. And cauliflower rice is super quick to cook too. So I'm gonna throw a whole bag in there. All right, so we just baked this chicken in the oven until it was fully cooked at about 400. We just added some salt, pepper, oregano, the goodies, of course, and we had butter at the bottom. I really like to bake chicken with butter at the bottom, and when it's halfway done, I also like to add a little bit of water and then put aluminum foil over it so all the juices can really get into that chicken. All right, we've made it to basically the final step before preparing our bowl, and we're just gonna cut this avocado, one of my favorites. I love guacamole, I really, really do, but it's also really easy to just cut up fresh avocado, leave it plain if you've already seasoned your food really good, or just sprinkle a little bit of salt and pepper right on top. Cut mine in slices, so just take like one of the halves and just cut nice slices. And then just like that, I'll take a little bit of salt and just sprinkle it on top. And then we'll just layer that right on top of the bowl. So exciting, we've made it to the final part of the bowl. Assembling the bowl. So you can make it as pretty as you want, but just remember it's all going to the same place. I'm gonna go ahead and put some cauliflower rice at the bottom of my bowl. And I was saying for your cauliflower rice, you can add another source of protein by just frying an egg. You can do a fried egg on top of the entire bowl, or you can do, my mom loves like a fried rice taste, so I would add just some scrambled eggs right in here. We're gonna go ahead and add the beans. And add our delicious, delicious veggies. Oh, they still smell so good. And from there, we're just gonna add our cut up chicken. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and add some avocado on top. So since I've already cut it, it's gonna be super easy to just scoop out and throw on top. See how it comes out? I love it. Yum. All right, and last but not least, sour cream. I typically like to do a vegan sour cream. It really does taste the exact same. And just like that, we're done. I hope you enjoyed this recipe with me, and I hope to be back at Operation Food Search to just show you really great ways to keep your nutrition intact while on a budget. Very good. What's really cool about Operation Food Search is that they actually offer nutrition and cooking classes. For more information, go to operationfoodsearch.org and you can find classes within the community. Off to the next stop, and hopefully you guys tune in to Miss USA November 29th.